Crime and Punishment, written by the renowned Russian author Fyodor Dostoevsky, is an extraordinary work of literature that delves deep into the realm of the human psyche. This psychological novel meticulously unravels the inner turmoil of its protagonist, Rodion Raskolnikov, as he finds himself entangled in the web of guilt and moral dilemmas following the heinous act of murder he commits. Dostoevsky's masterful storytelling explores the profound consequences that arise from Raskolnikov's crime. The author artfully dissects the complex layers of Raskolnikov's character, revealing his innermost thoughts, fears, and desires. Through a series of intricate psychological portraits, Dostoevsky provides the reader with a compelling and intimate understanding of Raskolnikov's tormented mind. As the novel progresses, the reader becomes an intimate observer of Raskolnikov's inner turmoil. Dostoevsky skillfully explores the moral and psychological implications of Raskolnikov's actions, delving into themes such as guilt, redemption, and the boundaries of human morality. Through his vivid and thought-provoking prose, Dostoevsky challenges the reader to question their own beliefs and confront the nature of good and evil within themselves. Crime and Punishment stands as a timeless masterpiece, not only for its exploration of the human psyche but also for its profound social commentary. Dostoevsky paints a vivid portrait of 19th-century St. Petersburg, a city grappling with poverty, inequality, and the decay of traditional values. Against this backdrop, Raskolnikov's internal struggle becomes a reflection of the societal unrest and moral decay that permeates his surroundings. Crime and Punishment is a mesmerizing psychological novel that invites readers to journey into the depths of the human mind. Fyodor Dostoevsky's brilliant narrative and profound insights into the human condition make this work a timeless masterpiece that continues to captivate and challenge readers to this day. Set in the enchanting city of 19th-century St. Petersburg, this captivating novel delves deep into the profound and thought-provoking themes of guilt, redemption, and the very essence of morality itself. With its richly layered narrative, the story takes us on a journey through the intricate complexities of human nature, exploring the weighty consequences of our actions and the possibility of finding redemption in a world filled with moral ambiguity. Raskolnikov, a penniless ex-student, holds the belief that specific individuals are entitled to commit unlawful acts if they consider them essential for the betterment of society. Motivated by this ideology, he succumbs to his dark impulses and commits the heinous act of taking the lives of Alyona Ivanovna, a pawnbroker, and her sister Lizaveta. Nevertheless, the weight of his actions burdens his conscience, plunging him into a state of torment filled with overwhelming guilt and an ever-creeping sense of paranoia. As the narrative unfolds, Raskolnikov finds himself plagued by the haunting consequences of his heinous act, gradually becoming ensnared in a complex tapestry of suspicion and intrigue. The protagonist of the story experiences a deep and intricate connection with a woman named Sonia, who works as a prostitute. This relationship between them becomes multifaceted, representing not only their personal bond but also symbolizing purity and the potential for redemption. Under the profound influence of Sonia, Raskolnikov embarks on a transformative journey where he confronts the profound moral implications of his deeds, thereby initiating the gradual process of redemption and repentance. As time goes on, the family and acquaintances of Raskolnikov grow more and more suspicious of his actions, leading to a heightened state of psychological distress for him. In addition to its central protagonist Raskolnikov, the novel also skillfully introduces a plethora of other significant characters, each meticulously crafted to represent and embody various facets of society. Among these notable individuals are Raskolnikov's sister Dunya, whose character serves as a reflection of the virtuous and compassionate qualities that exist within society. Furthermore, his loyal friend Razumikin embodies the qualities of friendship and unwavering support, offering a contrasting perspective to Raskolnikov's troubled state of mind. Lastly, the cunning and astute investigator, Porfiry Petrovich, provides an intriguing glimpse into the world of law and order, representing the relentless pursuit of justice. Through the inclusion of these multifaceted characters, the novel effectively explores the diverse layers of society, allowing readers to delve into the complexities of human nature and societal dynamics. As the intricate investigation into the heinous murders continues to unravel, Raskolnikov's fragile mental state gradually deteriorates, plunging him into a tumultuous abyss of despair and guilt. This downward spiral inexorably leads him towards a climactic moment of profound reckoning, where he must summon the courage to confess his unspeakable crime and ultimately embrace the consequences that await him. By utilizing this particular method, Dostoevsky delves deep into the intricacies of the human condition, delving into the multifaceted nature of individuals, the far-reaching ramifications of moral transgressions, and the inherent capacity for redemption and the transformative journey of self-improvement. Haunted by his unspeakable crime, Raskolnikov finds himself trapped in a nightmarish existence. Every waking moment is consumed by the weight of his guilt, and the walls of his mind close in on him. The once brilliant and ambitious young man is reduced to a mere shell of his former self. As the investigation into the murders intensifies, Raskolnikov's paranoia grows. He becomes convinced that every passerby can see the darkness that stains his soul. Every knock on the door, every voice in the distance, sends shivers down his spine. The line between reality and delusion blurs, and he is tormented by vivid hallucinations of his victims and the blood that forever taints his hands. The guilt gnaws at him from within, like a relentless beast tearing away at his sanity. Sleep eludes him, and when it does come, it brings with it haunting nightmares that leave him drenched in cold sweat. He is tormented by the faces of those he has wronged, their accusing eyes burning into his conscience. Desperate for redemption, Raskolnikov contemplates confessing his crime, but fear and self-preservation hold him back. He wrestles with the morality of his actions, torn between the desire to atone and the fear of the consequences that await him. Yet, as the investigation inches closer to the truth, Raskolnikov realizes that his torment will never cease until he faces the consequences of his actions. The weight of his guilt becomes unbearable, and he can no longer bear the burden of his secret. He must summon the courage to confess his crime, to lay bare his soul and accept the retribution that awaits him. In a moment of profound reckoning, Raskolnikov stands before the authorities, his voice trembling but resolute. He recounts the details of his heinous act, sparing no gruesome detail. The room falls silent, and the weight of his confession hangs heavy in the air. The consequences of his actions now loom before him, and he is prepared to embrace them. As he awaits his fate, Raskolnikov finds a strange sense of liberation. The burden of guilt that had consumed him for so long begins to lift, replaced by a newfound sense of clarity. He understands that true redemption can only come from accepting responsibility for his crimes, no matter how unspeakable they may be. The road ahead will be arduous, filled with punishment and remorse, but Raskolnikov has chosen to face his demons head-on, to confront the consequences of his actions with courage and humility. In this climactic moment of profound reckoning, he takes the first step towards healing and redemption, knowing that the journey will be long, but necessary for his soul's salvation. In this newfound clarity, Raskolnikov starts to see the world around him in a different light. He realizes that his previous beliefs in his own superiority and his right to commit such heinous acts were nothing but delusions. The walls of his self-imposed prison start to crumble, allowing him to see the pain and suffering he has caused others. As he reflects on his past actions, Raskolnikov begins to understand the depth of his own depravity. He recognizes that he cannot undo the damage he has inflicted, but he can strive to make amends in whatever way he can. This realization fills him with a newfound determination to seek redemption. With this determination, Raskolnikov starts to actively seek ways to atone for his crimes. He volunteers at local charities, helping those less fortunate than himself. He reaches out to the families of his victims, offering his sincerest apologies and assistance in any way he can. In doing so, he hopes to bring some form of solace to those who have been affected by his actions. As Raskolnikov faces the consequences of his crimes, he does not shy away from the punishment that awaits him. He understands that true redemption requires him to accept the full weight of his guilt and to endure the punishment that society deems fit. He willingly surrenders himself to the legal system, knowing that he must pay for his sins. Throughout the trial and subsequent imprisonment, Raskolnikov maintains his newfound sense of clarity. He no longer seeks to justify his actions or find excuses for his behavior. Instead, he confronts the truth head-on, accepting the consequences of his choices with an unwavering resolve. In the solitude of his prison cell, Raskolnikov finds moments of reflection and self-examination. He delves deep into his own psyche, unraveling the twisted thoughts and beliefs that led him down this dark path. In this process, he discovers an inner strength and resilience that he never knew he possessed. As time passes, Raskolnikov's remorse transforms into a genuine desire for change. He vows to dedicate his life to helping others and preventing anyone from suffering the same fate as his victims. He becomes an advocate for justice and a voice for those who have been silenced, using his own experiences as a cautionary tale. Raskolnikov's journey towards redemption is not an easy one. It is filled with pain, remorse, and the constant reminder of the lives he has destroyed. but through it all, he remains steadfast in his commitment to make amends. He understands that true redemption can only come from accepting responsibility for his crimes and actively working towards a better future. As the days turn into years, Raskolnikov's transformation becomes evident to those around him. He becomes a beacon of hope for others who have lost their way, showing them that redemption is possible even in the darkest of circumstances. And in this strange sense of liberation, Raskolnikov finds a glimmer of hope. He realizes that his past does not define him, but rather, it is his actions in the present and the future that truly matter. In his quest for redemption, he discovers the power of forgiveness, both for others and himself. As Raskolnikov continues his journey, he carries the lessons of his past with him, forever mindful of the consequences of his actions. He knows that the road to redemption is a lifelong one, but he is willing to walk it, one step at a time, in the hopes of finding true peace and salvation. People who once saw him as a cold and detached individual now witness a man who is genuinely remorseful, seeking to repair the damage he has caused. His commitment to change is not only evident in his words but also in his actions. Raskolnikov dedicates himself to helping those who have also lost their way, just as he once did. He volunteers at shelters, offering a listening ear and a helping hand to those who are struggling. He becomes a mentor to young offenders, guiding them towards a path of redemption and teaching them the importance of empathy and compassion. His newfound purpose gives him a sense of fulfillment that he had never experienced before. The weight of his guilt begins to lift as he sees the positive impact he is making in the lives of others. Raskolnikov finds solace in knowing that his past mistakes do not define him, and that he has the power to change and make a difference. Through his journey of redemption, Raskolnikov also learns to forgive himself. He realizes that dwelling on his past actions only hinders his progress towards a better future. Instead, he focuses on the present moment, making each day count as he strives to become the best version of himself. As time goes on, the community begins to recognize Raskolnikov's transformation. People who once shunned him now approach him for guidance and support. They see in him a beacon of hope, proof that even the darkest of souls can find redemption. Raskolnikov's story becomes an inspiration to others who have lost their way. His journey serves as a reminder that no matter how far one may have fallen, it is never too late to change. Through his example, others find the strength to confront their own demons and begin the process of healing. In this strange sense of liberation, Raskolnikov not only finds hope for himself but also becomes a catalyst for hope in the lives of those around him. He becomes a living testament to the power of redemption, proving that even in the darkest of circumstances, there is always a glimmer of light. They witness his dedication to self-improvement and his unwavering commitment to right his wrongs. Raskolnikov becomes a symbol of resilience and the power of personal growth. His story spreads like wildfire through the community, reaching the ears of those who have also fallen into darkness. People who once felt trapped by their mistakes now see a glimmer of hope. Inspired by Raskolnikov's journey of redemption, they begin to seek him out, approaching him with their own tales of despair and seeking guidance. Raskolnikov, ever humble, listens to their stories with empathy and understanding. He offers them a kind word, a gentle touch, and reassures them that change is possible. He shares his own struggles, his battles with guilt and remorse, and encourages them to confront their own demons. With each person Raskolnikov helps, the community becomes more united, bound together by their shared experiences of pain and the desire to rise above it. They form a support network, offering each other comfort and guidance as they navigate their own paths to redemption. Raskolnikov's transformation is not without its challenges. He still battles with the remnants of his past, haunted by the memories of his crime, but he refuses to let those memories define him. Instead, he uses them as fuel to drive his commitment to a better future. The once shunned man becomes a pillar of strength in the community. He organizes workshops and support groups, sharing his knowledge and experiences to help others on their own journeys. His guidance and support become invaluable to those who seek it, and his impact on the lives of others is immeasurable. As time goes on, Raskolnikov's story continues to inspire and motivate others to confront their own darkness. People who were once lost find solace in his words, strength in his actions, and hope in the possibility of redemption. Raskolnikov's transformation is not just a personal triumph, it is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. His story serves as a constant reminder that no matter how deep one's despair may be, there is always a chance for redemption and a path towards a brighter future. And so, the community that once shunned him now stands by his side, grateful for the beacon of hope he has become. Raskolnikov's journey is a powerful reminder that even the darkest of souls can find their way back into the light. Raskolnikov's workshops and support groups become a safe haven for individuals struggling with their own inner demons. Within these spaces, people from all walks of life gather to share their stories, their fears, and their dreams. Raskolnikov, with his empathetic nature and deep understanding of the human psyche, becomes a trusted confidant and a beacon of hope. Through his workshops, Raskolnikov encourages participants to explore the root causes of their darkness, guiding them towards self-reflection and introspection. He teaches them that acknowledging their flaws and confronting their past mistakes is the first step towards growth and redemption. Many find solace in his words, realizing that they are not alone in their struggles. As time goes on, Raskolnikov's impact on the community expands beyond the workshops. He collaborates with local organizations and institutions to develop programs that address the underlying issues that lead individuals down dark paths. Together, they work tirelessly to provide resources and support to those in need, offering a lifeline to those who have lost their way. Raskolnikov's own journey of redemption serves as a powerful example for others. He shares the lessons he has learned from his own mistakes, emphasizing the importance of taking responsibility for one's actions and seeking forgiveness from those affected. His vulnerability and honesty create a space for healing and growth, inspiring others to confront their own past and strive for a better future. Through his work, Raskolnikov witnesses the transformation of countless individuals. He witnesses the moments when self-doubt turns into self-acceptance, when guilt turns into forgiveness, and when despair turns into hope. These moments, both big and small, fuel his determination to continue making a difference in the lives of others. Raskolnikov's story becomes a symbol of resilience, reminding people that no matter how deep the darkness may be, there is always a glimmer of light waiting to be found. His journey serves as a reminder that redemption is possible for anyone willing to confront their own darkness and strive for a better future. As the years pass, Raskolnikov's impact on the community becomes immeasurable. His workshops and support groups continue to flourish, attracting more individuals seeking guidance and support. The ripple effect of his work spreads far and wide, touching the lives of not only those directly involved, but also the people they encounter in their own journeys. Raskolnikov's legacy becomes one of hope, resilience, and the transformative power of self-reflection. His story continues to inspire and motivate others to confront their own darkness, reminding them that they too have the strength within them to overcome their past and build a brighter future. And as more people find solace, strength, and hope through his guidance, the impact of Raskolnikov's journey echoes through generations, leaving an indelible mark on the community and beyond. His workshops and support groups have become a safe haven for those struggling with their own inner demons. People from all walks of life gather to share their stories, finding solace in the understanding and compassion that Raskolnikov provides. His ability to listen without judgment and offer insightful guidance has earned him the respect and admiration of many. The ripple effect of Raskolnikov's work extends beyond the walls of his workshops and support groups. Those who have been touched by his teachings carry his wisdom and compassion with them into their everyday lives. They become beacons of hope and understanding, spreading kindness and empathy to the people they encounter. In schools, Raskolnikov's influence is felt as he is invited to speak to students about the importance of self-reflection and personal growth. His powerful message resonates with young minds, inspiring them to confront their own fears and insecurities. Through his workshops, he helps them develop the tools needed to navigate the complexities of life. In the criminal justice system, Raskolnikov's impact is undeniable. He works closely with inmates, offering them guidance and support as they strive to rehabilitate themselves. His ability to see the potential for change in everyone, regardless of their past actions, gives hope to those who have lost faith in themselves. Many inmates credit Raskolnikov's workshops as the turning point in their lives, leading them on a path towards redemption and a brighter future. Through his tireless efforts, Raskolnikov serves as a reminder that redemption is possible for anyone willing to confront their own darkness and strive for a better future. His journey from a troubled and isolated soul to a beacon of light and guidance inspires others to embark on their own paths of self-discovery. The community recognizes Raskolnikov's invaluable contribution, and he is honored with awards and accolades for his dedication and commitment. But for Raskolnikov, the true reward lies in the lives he has touched and the positive change he has helped bring about. As the workshops and support groups continue to flourish, Raskolnikov's legacy lives on, shaping the lives of countless individuals and the community as a whole. His unwavering belief in the power of personal growth and the potential for redemption serves as a guiding light for all who seek a better life.